Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we explore how the NewGlenn rocket explosion unexpectedly gives SpaceX a major edge, leaving NASA's ambitious plans in the shadows. But what seemed like a setback for one company could open unexpected doors for another in the race to the moon. BlueOrigin's launchpad sustained considerable damage after the NewGlenn rocket exploded recently, and NASA Chief Jared Isaacman does not think it can be restored until 2028. Talking to CNBC, he said it will take some serious time. That is a huge hit to the company's space mission as well as to the American Space Agency. But the unintended beneficiary of this incident could be SpaceX. NASA needs to send a lander to the moon by the end of this year, which was supposed to piggyback on NewGlenn. However, Isaacman has hinted that they might have to go to Falcon 9, SpaceX's rocket, for this mission. The rocket erupted into a fireball during a hot fire test on Thursday at a Space Force launch facility in Cape Canaveral, Florida. Jeff Bezos, who owns BlueOrigin, said it was a very rough day and promised to rebuild it as soon as possible. NASA has awarded BlueOrigin a $188 million contract to help build a moon base and ferry 2 lunar rovers in 2028. Isaacman believes that the latter is still achievable on the current timeline. A couple of them were rovers that are meant to go to the moon on BlueOrigin through their Mark 1, leveraging NewGlenn, but that's a 2028 timeframe, he said. BlueOrigin and Isaacman are now working to salvage the company's reputation and what's at stake. Isaacman told the outlet, "We're all getting organized, generally, around the idea that we certainly want to see BlueOrigin be very successful." BlueOrigin CEO Dave Limp also posted on X, saying that they can fly before the end of this year, informing that the site's support tower is damaged, but it can be repaired in place and doesn't need to be torn down or replaced. Notably, BlueOrigin was scheduled to launch an uncrewed BlueOrigin cargo lander, Mark 1, atop NewGlenn later this year to deliver scientific cargo to the lunar South Pole. The company is in a pickle if you look at the missions it was supposed to undertake as part of NASA's vision to land humans on the moon. Besides, this could also hand an edge to SpaceX, whose super heavy-lift rocket Falcon 9 can carry a significant amount of mass. Isaacman said NASA will likely have to go in Falcon Heavy Land for the lander because of its carrying capabilities. In terms of heavy lift, real heavy lift, you've got SpaceX and BlueOrigin, and obviously one of them is down a pad right now, Isaacman said. NASA deliberately chose BlueOrigin to provide a competitive alternative to SpaceX's Starship HLS. However, NASA is racing to beat China in the race to reach the moon, and so would have to rely on SpaceX if BlueOrigin's launchpad is not restored on time. BlueOrigin is also working on a NewGlenn launchpad at the Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, but it is still under development. It was under a strict timeline to launch an uncrewed Blue Moon Mark 1 cargo lander before the crewed Artemis 4 mission in 2028. However, industry experts note that hitting the necessary milestones by 2027 to stay on track for the 2028 landing now seems highly unlikely. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.